Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we have a Staravia level 51 100% IV. We just powered it up to level 50, folks. We did that. We're getting it ready for Star Raptors Community Day that I've been waiting for. I have literal shirts, merch made for Star Raptor. Let's get it, and we're finally gonna see it. So we got to do this right here, right now, folks. Let's go. I had a few comments saying, when am I gonna do it? And I looked at it and I said, you know, the heck with this. Let's go ahead and go below 10 million Stardust. Whatever. I'm going to Vegas. I'm going to be getting so much Stardust. You don't even know. Let's go. So I am so excited. I'd be a lot louder. I wanted to do a kind of a personal intro, but let's just get into it. Let's just see what we have going on. Yeah, that was a really quick first battle. No Staravia. But we're going to be seeing plenty of that. Now, I didn't take the most wins with it, but it wasn't its fault. It was just the alignment and everything like that. But I'm gonna have to say, the games we won with it and the position that it did play with its typing that it does have with its bulk and the attacks that it can put off were absolutely amazing. Just some of the most intense battles that I have had in a long time. I already know my neighbors within 6 houses down probably heard me. I wasn't even angry. I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. So folks, with that said, please hit that like button. Let's get into it. We're going to be pairing it up with Swampert, Hitmonchan, and Whiscash here. I'm going to do the Swampert later on because I start getting annoyed by the hard counters and I'm like, I need to be a little bit more cheap over here, So I put the Swampert on. I mean, we're using a Hitmonchan too. I mean, this is like a very kind of a squishy team. Now, Staravia itself. Now I'm thinking, I don't know if I actually want to evolve this into Staraptor. I kind of maybe want to keep it here because it was amazing. Now, this is going to be in the Retro Cup. Keep that in mind. There's not going to be any steel types to get in our way or no bulky Azumarill to bother our team or anything like that. But it still did great. But let's get into it right now. So we're met with a Walrein. They're going to be swapping into a Nidoqueen. We make that swap into the Whiscash, and we're already looking good to go. We will be winning this matchup here. It's just a matter of how much health. We don't want to come out of this with too much health. Almost about to be KO'd with a couple of powdered snows. And at this point, we are going to be farming down, I think. Let's see if we're going to be able to... Oh, yeah. We're going to be able to pull that off easily. Seeing that they're not farming up to their potential earth power, we don't have to worry about them throwing it. Yep, another one of those. Doing more damage, and we have about as much health as exactly what we were kind of predicting. A couple of powdered snows at this point, plus the debuffs that we do have. So that was one. Plus another that they just snuck through, and we're getting off another Mud Bomb here, doing plenty of damage, bringing them into the... oh, it's this battle. Did you see me bring in the Staravia? I screwed up. I almost top left. And another thing to take note of here is there was a lot of battles where I was going to top left. I didn't quite do it on the camera or while I was in these battles, but I was just very close. Maybe even you might see me just stop tapping for a few seconds. That might have been my indication. But I just kept going, and we pulled things off. So we screwed it up. I'm like... Maybe can we pull this off of here, because this thing kind of walls Trevenant. Let's see what it can do to us here. How much is it going to do? Bullet Seed. Okay, no problem. Shadow Claw's resisted because of our normal typing. It's something that they do. It's not Niantic because I don't pick the typings, but the Pokemon Company, whatever. What's going on? Gamefreak. These typings with the birds, why do you keep typing them up with normal? It's flying for a reason. Can we have a good flying type and we take that win? We take that win with Staravia, folks. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my goodness, we got something on our hands here. So let's see what's going on. So we made this swap. We're up against a Cresselia. Now, Brave Bird, right. It has Heat Wave as well, but that's useful. Well, is it Heat Wave? I forgot what move it has. It's going to be better to just go with this here. Because there's really not going to be too much in your way other than, was it Rock? And we will be encountering one of those, by the way. A Rock and Electric, a Golem, a Alolan, by the way. So yeah, so we're going to be going down here, but it's not going to be just invincible all the time. Brave Bird, ooh wee, it was so clutch. I don't think people were expecting or knew what moves it was going to be throwing, so we were able to land quite a few of those, or maybe just expecting it to do less damage. All right, anyways, we got the Hitmonchan throwing the Thunder Punch and swapping into our Whiscash. Can you tell I'm a little excited here? I had a freaking blast, and I'm just so happy to bring this video to you, and we're able to pull it off, and we didn't just go, 1, 2, 2, 3, 0-5. We're actually pulling off some good stuff here, and Athena got plenty of treats. Bringing in Hitmonchan here, and I think what we're going to have to do is farm down a Cresselia with Shadow Hitmonchan here. Just build up as much energy as we can. They have an Altaria back here. I don't know about this. If we land one of these, it's going to do a lot, but that Dragon Breath is simply going to just wither us down before we're able to even do anything else here. We can't counter them down. And yep, they're getting to a charge move, taking that win there. That was a close game. Good stuff. And, you know, you can't win them all, but you do learn from your mistakes. Sometimes you don't learn from your mistakes in Go Battle League because there's really nothing to learn. You just got hard countered. Like, okay, what do I, nothing for me to learn except for hope that I don't get hard countered. Right, so we had a good lead up against the Trevenant. They're going to be swapping into a meta champion, which this is still a good matchup here. But seeing what we have in the back, a fighter, Hitmonchan doesn't want to go up against Trevenant or the meta champ here. So we're just going to preserve our good Pokemon, I guess, for this whole alignment. Bring in the Whiscash, go for the Blizzard, and they shield it out. Now, this isn't looking too good, but if we do get both shields, which we did, I think we're going to be okay to pull this off. So we're going to go ahead and bring in our Staravia. Now, here's the thing about Hitmonchan. Ice Punch, yeah, it's going to be doing a lot, so we don't have to really worry too much. They're going to be bringing in a Bastodon, so they are enabling us to farm up a little bit here, bringing in their Trevenant. So as long as we take this out, we will be shielding it up. We do so much damage to a Bastodon, especially with the Hitmonchan stab counter Shadow. It's like one of the hardest hitting things here. So yeah, they back out, we take the win. We're looking good. Staravia, great lead. It's doing things, but you're going to see some incredible stuff. Next one, we're met with an Arachnoid, whatever, like, however you like to say it. They're going to be making a swap into a Wall Rain. We go instantly into Hitmonchan here. Now, we can let a Icicle Spear through, but I don't know. All right, we're letting it through, and we're banking on the fact that maybe they're just going to let this go and not try to win this matchup here. Let's see. They do, but we have a double KO. So now it's going to be down to who throws in what to counter what here. So we know they have the Arachnoid. They know I have the Staravia, but they throw it in and we throw this in anyway. So we're looking good to go here. We do go for the Aerial Ace. I found this to be good because you're going to be able to get some sort of a lesser punishing move. You know, Staraptor, man, I know a lot of people are upset. I know some of you listening are probably upset too about the whole move on it. Maybe just Staraptor in general, but I don't know. It needed maybe two moves, like let's see, what got two moves? Roserade. It got Bullet Seed and Weather Ball, right? It would have been nice if we were able to get Gust and then also like Aerial Ace. It needed some lesser charge move. It's literally a kamikaze, it's suicide mission. I mean, what are you gonna do? Build up a lot of energy and hope their shields are down, basically, you know? I get it, I understand, but I'm excited for it. Simple as that. We take the win here with our Staravia. Let's go. Okay. All right. So next battle, we're going to be seeing a battle lead. Let's see how we're going to pull out of this one. I think we're going to go ahead and just go right into our Hitmonchan. I was starting to find that it was going to be okay because it's diverse moves that we do have. Ice mixed with electric. It's looking good. Plus counter. So they swap into a Gliscor, and now they're going to be bringing in Phalanx. So I'm pretty happy about this situation here. I think we should be able to pull it off. Staravia is going to be able to farm this up. But because we are part normal, we're going to be taking a ton of damage from it still. You're going to see how much the superpower does. And that right there is pretty ridiculous. We have a double KO. And it's down to the Whiscash and the Wall Rain here. So Whiscash is a very good Pokemon. Simple as that. It's going to be very weak to grass, obviously, like Swampert is. But its Mud Bomb getting stabbed and being so spammy with the Mud Shot, it's just incredible. Plus the combination of having Blizzard. We're obviously not using this here, but yeah, we're not taking super effective damage from the Icicle Spear because it's neutralized because of the water. So we're going to be able to survive that, no problem. We still have a shield left, right? So we're good to go. One more Mud Bomb and they're going to be out of here. So we're going to go ahead and shield up that last one, go for it. And our Whiscash is going to be able to take the win for us here up against that Wall Rain. Let's go. We had a bad lead and we're still pulling it off. Next battle, let's see. And there's that Golem I was telling you about. This is the worst lead that I could have. So we make a swap and they're bringing in the Trevenant. We're going to go for the Ice Punch. This is why I love my Hitmonchan here. And we're going to be getting a shield out of him, which is great. Good. So we could bring in the Staravia after this. So we do have the Wishcast still. Swampert's not here quite yet. Let's see if they want to double shield this. If they do, that's just going to be perfect, because we're going to be able to go in here and just absorb whatever they do throw at us. And then hopefully the Whiscash should be able to take out whatever's in the back, because we're going to be getting rid of their grass type here. Although I do expect them to have something to protect them from ground, and that's going to be the Jellicent. So we do, to some degree, have some resistance here with that quick move. Oh my goodness, that Brave Bird just about one-shotted that Jellicent. Let's go. All right, so we make that swap, and we're going to go ahead and just farm them down here. Now, they keep going for Bubble Beam to lower our attack, but Golem being so weak to ground is still going to be taking a massive amount of damage here. They go for 2 debuffs, and they're 4 times weak to ground, so they're still going to be taking a ton of damage here. Now, I figured they were going to be throwing that Trevenant into battle, so I was getting ready with that Blizzard here. I was looking at the top to make sure I was going to throw the right thing, and now we have the Golem out here. We're going to go ahead and let this first one go. Rock Blast not doing very much because, well, ground resists the rock type. And let's see how much we're going to do with the 2 times debuff. Just about one-shotting. I swap into our Staravia just to, yeah, just so I can, because I could. Because the lead was so bad, and I just wanted to finish it where we started, you know. Next battle, we're met with a Koffingrigus, and this is still a good matchup because we do resist the Ghost. Now, Dark Pulse is going to be doing plenty of damage. Let's see how much. Oh, they go for a Shadow Ball. Okay. Going to go for the Brave Bird right off the bat here. Seeing that we do resist the Shadow Claw, and we can just use a shield if we wanted to, but they swap into an Oranguru. Now, this could be problematic here. If they stay, we're going to be looking good because the confusion to our Hitmonchan, while the Staravia is so low. And there it is. It is going to be a Surfetch. So the only way we could potentially win this now is trying to get all of their shields and then throwing charge moves on whatever's in the back. So Staravia, I do believe, does have a little bit of energy here. Surfetched is going to be a bit of a problem. We're going to go ahead and shield up that first one. It is squishy, so we are going to be getting both shields from them. And by the way, nice shiny. Love that golden duck. So we're going to go ahead and throw another Mud Bomb here right before we go down, doing an extreme amount of damage. Okay, so Night Slash, letting it go. Okay, they swap into a Oranguru. We immediately swap into our Staravia, and I'm hoping we get to Brave Bird. If we don't, then it's not. We get to it, folks. Let's go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take them out with Brave Bird, and Staravia finishing it off and taking out Surfetched. I couldn't believe it. That was another jump up moment where I was like, this investment is so worth it right now. Next battle, we're met with a Vigoroth, and here we go again with the counter. Now, it's not even getting stabbed, but again, we're normal type and we're flying. We're supposed to be good against fighting, but for some reason, they don't want the flyers to be too good against those fighting types. And I know it's not fighting Vigoroth, but you know what I mean. So we go for Brave Bird, another one of those that we're landing. They're swapping into a Walrein. They're taking us out. Now, I didn't want to swap because we would have been locked. Now we can go in here with the Hitmonchan and comfortably just shield this up and wait for them to swap, bring it in an Oranguru. Now we're going to go ahead and throw this just so we can do a decent amount of damage before we do swap into our Whiscash here. And we're approaching the end of the video, and the Swampert still hasn't made the appearance. Guess I haven't been tilted too much quite yet. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Mud Bomb. Blizzard's really not too much of an option right now. It's pointless, really. Oranguru is almost within counter down range with the Hitmonchan. So I think that's what we're going to try to do. I know, does it sound crazy? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to try to do. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2, taking him out. In comes the Walrein, and we're going to have a counter down. We take the win. Unbelievable. I was just, do you see what I'm talking about? Yeah, sure, we didn't take the most wins here, but some of the wins that we were getting were just incredible. So next battle, we're met with a Zangoose, so we will be resisting that Shadow Claw. I'm going to expect a Night Slash right about now. Yep, exactly. Doing a decent amount here, so we will have to shield up the next one. So as you can see, even at a level 51, it isn't a tank, right? But it isn't the squishiest thing, but it really can't take a hit too well, but I'm not going to complain that it's too squishy. All right, so they're going to be swapping into a Lickitung. We go ahead and retreat. Have a ton of energy in our Staravia. We want to hold on to that. Hit him with the element of surprise with that Brave Bird later on, taking out whatever. Swapping into this Hitmonchan, doing a ton of damage with our counter, getting off a Thunder Punch. Thought it would do more, and we countered down. Love that Hitmonchan counter. And they bring in their own flyer, Pidgeot. Okay, so we bring in our Staravia. And I think I throw Brave Bird right out the... Oh my goodness, look at that. And then we take out each other with our birds. In goes the Whiscash at the end. We're up against the Zangoose here. We'll let this go. Don't think they want to throw a close combat here. And I think they get the boost, folks. Yeah, there's some point they get the boost here. We just were not able to see it. I do believe it was that last Night Slash for sure. So we're going to go for another one here and take the win. Looking good. This team was a lot of fun, I'm telling you. Again, Retro Cup. Next battle, we're going to be met with a Snorlax here, and this is going to be resisted with the Lick. Body Slam is going to be doing a decent amount of damage. Superpower obviously can also do a ton because of our darn normal. Look at that, just about one-shotting us. And we're going to go straight for the Brave Bird here, and they do shield it up, which is a big-time bummer. And then they swap into their Abomasnow and snipe us. I wanted to do air quotes, but I'm holding my phone, so I let it go because I didn't want to lock myself. Too weak to fighting. Okay, so you have something to protect you from fighting. You got to, right? There it is, Alola Marowak. So we swap in. Here's the Swampert making its appearance. I'm like, you're still locked in here, and I'm gonna make sure I get that shield out of you. And there we go. Got that last shield. Beautiful. So we still have one ourselves. I do believe we let this go. Shadowbone almost one-shotting us. And they retreat. We're going to go ahead and throw a Hydro Cannon here. This is perfectly fine. Hitmonchan can easily handle the Marowak here, no problem, as long as it has a shield and energy ready to go here. So we're going to go for this Thunder Punch. And Hitmonchan said, oh, you're Ghost type? That's no problem at all. I got a little something for everybody over here. And we're taking the win. Let's get it, folks. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you do so now. Getting into the next battle, another bad lead with the Staravia. Swapping into Hitmonchan here, as it's been a good safe swap for now, and they're going to be bringing in an Altaria. Beautiful. We're going to go for the Ice Punch right off the bat here. Of course, getting to another one, but not before they're getting to their Sky Attack. We're easily going to shield this up. Let's see if they want to double shield that. At this point, it's not going to KO, but I'd say about 2 more or 3 more counters. Oh, they're going to double shield. Okay, so unfortunately, they're going to be able to farm us down and have a good amount of energy here. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Staravia. And a Sky Attack, we can survive that. So we'll go ahead and let it go. Just holding onto that shield, knowing if we can get rid of that kind of, dragon. And we got this water back here. Staravia has energy. Remember this. I'm thinking this is a top left. I just want to get the heck out of here. Come on. So what am I going to do now? Shield this up so we can get off of what? A Hydro Cannon? Oh my goodness. I'm just like really kind of tilted at this point. So we get off the Sludge Wave here. All right, we landed, of course, because they got no more shields. They come in with a Ninetales. I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold on, did you just give me the game, my friend? And I get to a Brave Bird, folks, and we're going to be taking that win. I don't know if that was a calculation error input on their end or whatever happened, but let's go. Next battle, we're leading with the Shadow Swampert. We immediately swap as they have a Wall Rain. And we bring in the Hitmonchan, and they're going to be bringing in their own fighter. Let's get it. We got a boxing match going on here, folks. Except we have a little bit of a disadvantage because one of these boxers is using a sword and shield. But I think it's okay because it's made out of like onions or something, right? So we take them out there. Very nice. 1-to-1 shield. Let's go. Hitmonchan said, I will survive. So we go for the Ice Punch here on a, what was that? Oh yeah, looking at the types at the top and staying right on our toes. And we love to see that when we have the Staravia bringing that in here. So we got to make sure we're careful because they're going to try to do that whole wall run. I don't know. Did they even farm up energy? Oh yeah, they did a little bit. So we swap into our Swampert here. Still going to be taking a lot of damage from the, yeah. That's the problem with the Shadow Swampert. It does a dumb amount of damage, but it sure does take a lot of damage in return from pretty much everything here. Looked like they were trying to farm up quite a bit of energy getting ready for the Staravia, but guess what? You've got no more shields, so we're going to go ahead and go for a Brave Bird here. And they've got one more Pokemon in the back. This is not over yet. We take the win, folks. Looking good. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
telling you that something wrong is something right. Even if the whole world is telling you to move, it is your duty to plant yourself like a tree, look them in the eye and say no.